What is going on, guys? This is Trypal. I hope everyone's having a great day. I know I am. You know why? Because today we're talking about Halo 6, right? Who doesn't want to talk about Halo 6? It's coming. It's just around the corner. Not really. It's like 2 years out, but it's fine. We're still going to talk about some stuff that I want to see make it into specifically the Infection playlist. My goal with this video is to share my opinion with you guys and 343 and hope that this video influences their decisions that they do with the playlist. And yeah, also entertain you guys, of course, because that's what I'm here for. And yeah, with that said, this is my top 10 things that I want to see make it into the Halo 6 Infection playlist. Let's go. Coming in at number 10, Halo 6 Infection needs to have leaderboards. Now, Halo Reach, I've been told, had leaderboards for Infection. And, being the truest Halo fan that there is, that's me, I knew everything there was to know about leaderboards without anyone telling me, of course. Please ignore what is on your screen right now. It's definitely not Spooks explain to me how leaderboards worked in Halo Reach Infection. Okay, so according to Spooks, leaderboards in Infection paid close attention to your win-loss ratio. It also paid attention to just how well you did in general, such as your KD. Because of this, it gave players an objective to go for that's just not surviving. This means players were on the game longer, and this is good. It elongates its lifespan. Now, this is our next point. Number 9. I want to see a secondary objective of some kind in Halo 6 Infection. Now, this does not have to be just leaderboards. It could simply just be within the matches themselves. For example, they could introduce challenges or something of that matter which would grant players a higher score upon completion. This could be a certain place to hold out in for X amount of seconds, or it could even be just 5 headshots with 5 bullets in a row, something like that. In-game challenges like leaderboards would elongate the lifespan of the game mode, as it would make every experience that much more random. Now, stepping away from gameplay, well, sort of. Number 8. I want to see flood forms make it into Halo 6 Infection. Now let's be clear, I don't want to see any pale Frankensteins running around with meat clubs smacking up the place. Alright, none of that Halo 4 nonsense. I want to see flood forms that actually look like an infected Spartan. The forms used in Halo 2 Anniversary were perfect. I absolutely love the red energy sword for one, and for two, more importantly, the Spartan actually looks infected. It looks like a Spartan that got infected. I mean, you can't beat that. Although this doesn't affect gameplay that much, it still enhances the overall experience by making the game mode more realistic, which in turn makes it more appealing. Once again, this will only attract more players to the game and thus elongate its lifespan. Number 7. We need multiple game modes within the Infection playlist, rather than just one. Think about it, we could have linear Infection, where basically, if you don't know, the humans work as a team to progress through the map. It's usually a 3-stage progression style Infection. It's really fun. Now we could have that, we could also have Alpha Zombies, because let's be real, that playlist is way better than whatever Halo 5's Infection is, whatever you want to call that. And lastly, I'd like to personally see FFA Infection. Basically what you're doing is you're killing the survivors for the ammo. I mean, that's basically what you're doing. However, I'm not going to go in depth on that in this video, but if you want me to make a video solely on that, then be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, having more than one gameplay would once again spice up the playlist and keep people more entertained. Now if they do this, should 343 listen? I know it's a big if, but if this happens, my question to you is, should they allow players to vote for them? Or should they just keep the current dictatorship system we see in Halo 5? I'll let you guys decide that. Number 6. I do not want to see camo as an alpha zombie perk. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. It does not work. It does not work. The other night, I quit like 9 matches, I felt like. I quit so many matches just because I would walk up to a weapon and then boom, instantly dead. There's just a random crouching camo zombie that I clearly shoot with my weapon, clearly point blank, and I either get lag killed with a trade, or I just get lag killed, or he just kills me and bags me. Something happens and it makes players so frustrated. I know this because it's me firsthand, okay? I can attest that this is making players pissed off, and it's frustrating players just way too much. They could opt for so many different things, such as faster movement speed, thrust enabled, sprinting enabled, or even just different flood forms with different classes. I'm not sure what they'll do, but let's all just hope whatever it is, it's not camo, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of turning corners just to get lag killed and teabagged by a camo zombie. Oh, yeah, keep bagging, bro. But why'd you stop? Just keep bagging. You already did it once. Go ahead. Go ahead. Number 5, I want the maps to be heavily tested. We don't need any more Black Fridays up in our Infection playlist, lagging us out, ruining our experience. How hard is it, 343? How hard is it? Just one game, one test game to see if round 2 is broken. That's all that was needed, and it just wasn't done. 8 months later, we still have the problem. Why has this problem not been addressed? Aside from that disease lag fest, testing the layouts of all the maps would generally be a good idea. Just maybe. I don't know, just maybe. Number 4, this ties in with the addition of different game modes within the playlist. I'd like to see AI Infected make its way into matchmaking. This could be so useful when you break it down. For example, no one watching this video likes dead rounds, right? Do you like dead rounds? No, of course you don't. No one likes dead rounds. One solution to fixing these dead rounds would be to have a timer where AI zombies would spawn in. For example, if 1 minute passes by without anyone getting infected, then a certain amount of AI zombies would spawn in based on the percentage of humans remaining alive. Although the AI zombies would likely not infect anyone, it would still give the humans more targets to shoot and therefore assist the existing player-controlled zombies in infecting the humans. This is just one example of many of how AI zombies could be implemented. Theoretically, the possibilities are endless. And man, if 343 gave this ability to the Forgers, oh, Infection Halo 6 would probably take over the entire game, let's just be real. Number 3, I want Halo 6 Infection to focus on strength in numbers. I've said this so many times. Alpha Zombies is the perfect example of this with having 3 Alpha infected. If there are 12 people in a match, 3 are infected, that's 25% of the players that are actually infected. That's a good ratio and it leads to less dead rounds. Yes, this means that alone, one zombie is not going to be as strong as you might see in Halo 5 Infection, but just like in Alpha Zombies, they're still going to die. Players are still going to get swarmed, they're still going to die eventually, and overall it's a more fun experience. You won't have players camping back, you'll have people aggressing forward, and it just makes for an overall more enjoyable experience. Number 2, Infection in Halo 6 needs to release at the game's launch. Everyone can agree with this, alright? No one is saying that Infection doesn't need to be at the launch. I think everyone can agree that Halo 6 Infection needs to be there at the game's launch. If it's not, then what we're going to see is exactly what we saw in Halo 5 Infection. And not to mention, it's going to piss off a lot of OG fans of the playlist. And that's never a good thing, okay? It's never a good thing to piss off the people that are bringing light to your community. We're here to make Halo 6 great, alright? We're playing your game because we love Halo. We want it to be the best it can be. Why would you piss us off? If you piss us off, then we're just gonna leave. People that are watching us are gonna leave. People get bored. It's just this big chain of events, and it's not good, alright? It's just not. I could rant about this all day, but I'm not. Okay, let's move on. Number 1, I want 343 to monitor Halo 6 Infection 343 times better than they did in Halo 5. We literally waited 8 months to have game-breaking glitch spots removed from the game, and after they fixed them, there were still tons of them in there. That's simply just too long. You can't expect your fanbase to put up with easy fixes for such a large period of time. People get frustrated, new games come out, and just like that, Infection is gone. However, if 343 makes the perfect Infection with no flaws at all and maintains that status with game mode updates, new maps, playlist tuning, etc., then the game will last a healthy 2 years minimum, and if done really correctly, it could easily exceed that. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have any ideas regarding this video or any ideas regarding a future video idea, please do not hesitate to leave them down in the comments below. That's all I got for you guys. Subscribe if you want to make Halo 6 great. This has been Trypal. Peace. I'm sure everyone's wondering that. I was wondering myself, and 343 actually responded to this post. He said, "Hey all, I just wanted to let you know that Alpha Zombies will be returning